The Wimbledon Greyhound Stadium in Merton, London, is set to suffer the same fate as the Walthamstow Stadium in North London, and it's been earmarked for redevelopment. It is a hub for the greyhound racing community, but the ground is run down and desperately in need of investment. Many are split over their joy at hearing AFC Wimbledon will be returning to Plough Lane, and local worries about a loss of traditional industries being priced out.
The London Borough of Merton has given planning permission for a football stadium to be built in the middle of housing apartments. And that's what's called sporting intensification of the site, because it's already a greyhound racing track. Economic development, regeneration is the future for local authorities. So regeneration, redevelopment, call it what you will, is about making sure there are amenities in outer London boroughs as well. Because as London's population grows from 8 million to 10 million, no longer is it the case that you're going to central London for your cinema, for your leisure, for your shopping. There should be hubs throughout London, and this is one hell of a hub here, AFC Wimbledon, and a huge regeneration of the area. There are conditions on planning, and so classic conditions are to use local workforce, to give out apprenticeships, work experience to local school kids. So yes, we're hoping that the redevelopment should have an economic boost and boon to local residents as well, and to people looking for jobs, because what we want in Merton is for people to live and work in Merton.
Recently, the owners, Risk Capital, announced the closure of the stadium, marking the end of an era, as it's the last greyhound racing stadium in London. There are only 24 left nationally. Having first opened its doors to 22,000 spectators in May 1928, it's been going for 89 years. The closure highlights the well-known problems of housing, amenity provision and space in London. Supporters hail the redevelopment of the area as an essential investment, whilst critics say it is a further loss of amenities from our capital city. Furthermore, local workers have voiced concerns that AFC Wimbledon might not be able to afford the new stadium without promotion, which skeptics say is a way around the strict sports classification of the site. Some people now ask, what will the London landscape be like after all this regeneration? And who is it for?